Hey all, Blade Walker here, playing 7 Days to Die, Alpha 19 Experimental. So, I've had a couple of days to sit and think about what we are going to do and what I could change on the Horde base. And I have decided, instead of spending the next day or two tinkering around doing quests or whatever, I think we're going to do some more work on the base. And I think we are also going to... How much do I got? 9mm? Oh god, I got tons of 9mm ammo. Yes. But you know what? We're going to make some more. I hope I got the books for that. I probably don't. I do not. Well, that's okay. 800 sold. So, what we are going to do, and I probably should have checked to see if I even can. Tools and traps. SMG auto turret. Yes, I can. Holy crap, I need 11 oil for that? Darn, that's expensive. I don't have that much oil. Ooh, that's not good. But I can make oil. If I have some cans. Got a couple. A couple is better than nothing. So let's make some oil. How much? 21 sold. Alright, so how much do I need? 10 minutes? 10 minutes. Bam. Oh, look at this. More ammo. I should have some more in here. Yes. I am a happy man. Okay, so, to make a... whatchamacallit? I don't think we're going to need plastic, but you know what? I just never know, man. You always need something you think you don't. I'm sure that's good. Now, of course, that's not the motion sensor. Oh. No, that's right. It's science, isn't it? Oh, please tell me I can make it. Motion sensor. There it is. Oh, duh. Forged iron. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to work on the Horde base. And I am making, as you can see, a boatload of forged iron. And that is because, obviously, I am going to need to upgrade the bars, the wood bars. Because we're going to need a ton of them. Just put all 4 in here. Okay, so along with the... whatever those were, gotta go in here. In order to make the SMG... yeah, something died. Let's see, handgun parts, I know I got some of those. Wow, that's really all I need? Handgun parts? Psh, 42? Yeah, that's why you save them, ladies and gentlemen. That is why you save them. Oh, wow, look at this stuff. It's all busted up. Alright. There's one. So that's one SMG auto turret. Holy moly, it's going to take forever to make those. It's also going to take forever to make these. So we're going to go ahead and cancel that. Get one turret going in there. Get 2 turrets going in there. And then the other 2 are going to go in here. Now, if you're wondering what we're going to do with these, if you don't already know or haven't figured it out, we're going to put 4 of them on top of our Horde base, angled in different directions to take care of our vulture problem. No more flying turkeys are going to be pecking my eyes out. So, once we do that, we are also going to go ahead and start expanding the base. I'm going to have to dig out the floor, or the ground, and then we're going to put some pillars in to hold the wooden bars up. And in order to prevent the zombies from destroying them and causing a collapse, because, as we've learned, especially Giant Midget Moto, I'm sure he remembers, one of his Horde Nights, for some reason the zombies absolutely cannot stand single block towers. Doesn't matter whether you got lights on them or not, they just hate them. So they go out of their way to destroy them. So, easy way to fix that is as such. I'm not going to actually build it, but I'll show you how to do it. So, if you build just a standard tower of blocks, they will happily go for them and destroy them. And if they destroy a single block, well, there goes your structural integrity. So, what do you do instead? Easy. You do this. You simply place plates on each side. And it'll be at least 3 up. Now, what that does is, instead of being able to just destroy 1 block and causing this to collapse, they would have to destroy 5 blocks in a single level in order to get the collapse. So, by doing that, you make it much, much harder for the zombies to cause any problems, which is what we're going to be doing. We're going to need 4 pillars, 1 in each corner, and each one is going to have plates on it. The only thing that kind of stinks about the plates is that even though they're not really thick, they're thick enough that you'll notice, but it's not a big deal. I could use metal sheets or something like that, but using those, you unfortunately can see them, or not see them. You can't see them, but they have way less hit points. And I'm more concerned about demolishers because, yeah, 112. We definitely won't be getting any on this Horde Night, and probably not on the next one. But after that, yeah, it's anybody's guess. They will definitely be coming soon. Wow, that didn't use hardly any of my stuff. Very nice. Alright, so let's put the rest of this ammo away. Actually, no, let's not put the ammo away. Let's set the ammo to craft after these. Now, I know you're thinking I've got a lot of 9mm ammo, but really I don't. So, let's see. Oh, didn't even need that much. Let's see if I need it. Crap. You know what? That's fine. Give me that. I'll craft the rest over here. Alright, so once we get those done, oop, wrong one, we're going to go set those up. Get rid of that. And then I think we're also going to start setting up the entrance to the base. Oop, it's down here. What am I thinking? Look at all that iron and stuff. Yes. And then we're going to put the oil shale in there. We've got plenty of gas, but you know what? We'll go ahead and take another full stack. Water. We're going to have a ton of this stuff. Looks like we could use a water. Drop that in there. Are any of these done yet? No. Are any of these? Oh, they're done. That means we can make some tasty stuff. Do-do-do-do. I can fill out the rest of the potatoes here, because potatoes are what I'm the shortest on by far. Yes. Not worried about the pumpkins or the hops. I just kind of threw them in because I had extra space. Same thing with the aloe vera. I thought, what the heck? I've got extra plots that aren't being used at the moment. So I need what? 4? 3. I need 3 potatoes. 3 taters. Oof, that used up all my potatoes, but that's okie dokie because now I will have lots of potatoes. Now, if you're wondering what the chrysanthemum is for, it's for 2 things. One, when I run out of, if I run out of pure mineral water, although wait, I think I can actually craft it now. Oh, I can. Okay, well, scratch that. I don't need it for drinks, but what I do want it for is paint. Gonna need it for paint, and the same thing is true of goldenrod. Well, goldenrod you don't need for paint. You need it for what was it you need it for? Oh, the pure mineral water. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure. Go ahead and click on that, and then pure, not pure. Yep, you need the chrysanthemum. Oh, you do need the chrysanthemum. Okay, and the goldenrod. Yeah, so that's why we're doing goldenrod. Do I have any extra goldenrod? I think I do. Easy way to find out. Oh, I do not. Well, that's okay. We will slowly build it up over time. It won't take long. How much of this? Okay, we got plenty of healing items. So that's why I wasn't too concerned. You know what? Let's go ahead and throw another one out there. Aloe vera seed. Oh, it takes 5. I forgot. That's okay. That is okay. Ooh, gotta grab the super corn too. So we'll go ahead and throw this in here, and then we're gonna grab our super corn. Now, the reason I decided to go ahead and grow the super corn is because in Alpha 19, they decided to make a super corn now can make. Let's see. Really? It doesn't say recipes here? Weird. Pretty sure it's in the chem station. There it is. You can now make use super corn to make glue, which at this point in the game I'm probably good, but I mean, why not? You never know if you're going to need it in the future. And now I have an extra source, so I don't have to worry about bones if I don't want to. And I don't know about you guys, but I like having alternatives to whatever it is I'm doing. Okay, so the robotic shotgun turret for now. We got one of them, still got 5 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, wait for these to get finished, and then we're going to head on over to the Horde base. Okay guys, we're pretty much ready to go. And I just realized something. I noticed it when I actually left. Oh, crap. I've complained in the past about how the gyrocopter on a controller is pretty tough to get going. Well, turns out it may have been my own stupidity. There we go. I always mod the gyrocopter along with the Jeep and everything else in my private games at least to go faster. Quite a bit faster, actually. Well, since on this playthrough I haven't modded anything, I actually noticed that if you use the turbo boost right off the start, look at that. Almost instantly you can get off the ground. So, yeah, apparently modifying the speed made it not want to get off the ground so easily. So, that's a good thing. I'm really happy about that. So, we are going to try to land it. Yes, perfect landing. Okay, so we have so many materials, it's ridiculous. Now, what we are going to do first is set these up. Now, you might be wondering why I'm going to set these inward instead of outward. And that's very, very simple. They're going to basically overlook each other. Oop, guess I got to pick up Mr. Gyro. Now, these have a pretty darn good range, so when I'm doing this, it'll definitely pick up things over there, you know, way up in the sky. The other reason is, if you have it aiming out, unless you aim it way up, it'll often target zombies on the ground and shoot them, and we do not want that. So, one thing we are going to do is, let's see, where do I want it? We'll say right here. This looks good. We'll go ahead and choppy through here so I can make an access point from down below. Oh, I thought I put a floor in here. I guess I did not. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and put a switch in as well as the actual thing. So now, where do I want to put this? I think if I put it up here, it's going to be perfectly safe. I'm pretty sure nothing's going to hit this up here. If it does, not the end of the world. If it gets damaged or broken, we can always replace it. So, not sweating it. And the same thing with the switch. If the switch happens to get damaged, that's okay. We can always put another one in. It's one of those you learn as you go. So, now we need to put a ladder in, which means we need one ladder. I think only one ladder. Could be wrong. Yep, just one ladder. Oh. Or we could flop on the ground like a dum-dum. Well, now that I think about it, it's actually kind of good we only need one ladder because, close this, upgrade that, upgrade that. That'll make it really easy to get in and out, and I won't have to worry about blocking my view with a ladder, so that actually works pretty well. Now, normally I put a plate here so that I can't get stuck underneath it, but I'm just going to have to live with it because if I put a plate there, it's going to look hideous, and I just don't want to do that. And down here, I can't put a plate because it'll block my view. So, let's get us a... what was I going to do? Oh, oh, crap, I need iron. I need iron, I need iron. I don't quite have enough. 7. And that should do it. So now we can make an iron hatch. So I can put an iron hatch on this so nothing can get in. Not that I think anything honestly will. But, as I've said, this is kind of a learn-as-you-go process. That's fine. Yep, that's fine. So, now we are going to do this. You know, it's kind of funny. I actually brought some relays thinking I would need them. But you know what? I really don't. Actually, I don't think I want to do that. I think I'd much rather individually... Oh, can you only go one thing from a thing? No, okay. That kind of had me a little concerned for a moment. Now, this isn't going to look particularly pretty, but I don't want to put them all on a single line because if any one of them gets damaged or gets destroyed, the rest of them will stop working. So, ooh, wow, look at this. Oh, hey, that's right, I brought a whole bunch of stuff. So we can upgrade this. Well, not upgrade, but repair. Good enough for now, I don't really care. Okay, so... Oh, it's got to be powered. Alright, so we put that in, we fuel it up, turn it on, turn that on, and we go up here. Oh, I'll say, please don't do that. I brought enough to put 300 in each and every one. And then I don't want to stand there, so let's go ahead and do this. Camera preview, we want to go way up. And the idea there is that this will definitely cover directly overhead. And I won't have to worry about it wasting ammo on anything else, like zombies. Because that would... Really? Did I put some on it? Oh, that's right. Yep. We're going to do that later, so... sometimes these things just do not want to... They just don't want to let you look in. So we'll go up like this. And then the last one, if it lets me, which it did. Very nice. Basically what I'm trying to do is get the bottom where it's this area here is just off camera, then I'm setting it up. And that should be good. And of course this is a trial and error thing. So we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't work, we can always modify it later. Okay, locked ammo. Just want to double check everything's been locked. We're going to turn this off so until Horde Night. So unlock ammo. Good. Unlock ammo. Okay, so those are now all set up. Wow, these things really took a beating, didn't they? I've got a whole bunch more crafting at home, forged iron, so we're going to be able to upgrade quite a few of the ones around the lower section of the base. I'm not too concerned about it. I know I won't be able to make enough for the entire base before Horde Night, or not base, all of the wood bars, but I'll be able to get most of them, and I think for up here, we're just going to put some wood bars. I don't know. I don't think we need more than maybe 30, I think. Just so I can walk around. Let's see. On face. Come on. I was going to say, you're not wanting to show up to place. That's kind of strange. What's going on here? That is... Give me a second, guys. I'm going to relog and see if that fixes that. Okay. Yeah, much better. That was really weird. So, that's been a bug since I think like Alpha... Oop, quiet you. That's been a bug since like Alpha 17, I think, or so. It's... Sometimes you just suddenly can't... It won't let you place things. It gets real super finicky. I don't know what causes it. Usually just relogging, or just exiting the game to the title and then just reloading fixes it. The same thing sometimes happens when you're trying to place blocks. Or not place blocks, nerd pole, specifically. You'll try to nerd pole, and when you can put the first one down, but then it won't pop up so you can place the next one unless you like finick it to the, or you finagle it to the sides. Just relog and that'll take care of it. It doesn't seem to happen. It hasn't happened much in a while, but in the last few updates in Alpha 19 Experimental, it's been happening quite a bit. Alright, I'd like to put another thing... Oh, I keep forgetting to bring that. Okay, so... We are going to go ahead and make 2 iron doors. And then we're going to place them in here. Alright, so... Got the gyrocopter up here. This is the thing we're going to be working on today. We're going to start drilling this out. And I've been thinking about how I want to do this. I can do this one of 2 ways. We need to get this floor here where I'm mining it or drilling it out. We need to get it down to 2 blocks at least. Now, I could either place wedges like here, wedge and wedge tips, but that means you got to go out 2 blocks to go down 1 block, which means it would be way out here before I would get down. And I mean, I guess that's okay, but I'm actually considering just putting stairs in. That way I can go down in 2 blocks, but I don't know. I'm going to have to dig it out, put some blocks down and see how it looks, because I'm just not sure I like that. And another thing I am going to do, and this is an anti-demolisher defense, is we're going to dig out at least one block underneath here and put in concrete blocks so that if they explode, we don't get a collapse. We shouldn't, because these can go like a span of 10 with no support. I think it's actually like 12 without a collapse. This is one of those classic overkill things that I like to do. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. So I think this will work. Now obviously we don't have anywhere near enough time to do everything. This space is going to take probably a couple of in-game weeks to finish, or at least if we actually manage to continue this world that long, which I'm hoping we will. I don't intend to restart anytime soon, even if we get some somewhat game-breaking bugs. So we will just have to wait and see. Like everyone else, I'm really hoping that experimental is almost done, and we will be able to get stable soon. Because once we get stable, that usually means that no more significant game-breaking bugs occur. Or I should say changes, if not bugs. Yeah, see, we got to go down quite a bit. But I think that's going to be fine. So, as for where I'm going to put the supports, I'm probably going to put them maybe here. I'm not sure. Once you upgrade these to iron bars, they get pretty heavy, but they also get pretty strong. And I think, I don't know how far the wood bars, 5 and only 40. Yeah, see, these aren't real strong, but the iron bars are actually pretty good on structural integrity. I think they're like 10 or 15 bars in a row without support before they'll collapse. Or at least they used to be. I would have to check. The only way you can check is by actually crafting one inside of a forge, so you can actually see the stats on it. So let's get this stuff done. We're going to get these put in, and I think that'll probably be just about it for this episode. Now, I'll be completely honest with you, I normally do not do 2 episodes on Horde Day. And what I mean by that is I don't do one episode like for the day of the Horde and then a second episode for just Horde Night. I hate doing that. I like, when it's day 42, I want the whole thing, what I do during the day, as well as, here we go, as well as the actual Horde in the single video. But if I do that, in this case, it may be a really long video, and if I do, it's not the end of the world. I don't care about putting out long videos, but some people won't watch them. And it's one of those, I feel like, why put out the video if most people that normally would watch them won't watch them? And it's because people don't have time, I get that. So I haven't decided if I'm going to split up tomorrow's video, or the Horde Day, into 2 videos. I probably won't. Usually I can get away with it because a lot of stuff I do on Horde Day is usually just basic stuff that isn't really interesting anyway, like I'll dig up resources, or I'll repair the base, yada yada. Stuff that's not particularly interesting, but since we are going to try to build some of this base out, I may do either a really long episode or a 2-parter, but like I said, I really don't care for 2-parters. For one reason, when you get to the Horde Day, people are like, I've watched many people that do that. They'll split it up into 2 days, and it's like you start to watch it and you're like, yeah, Horde Night, and then all of a sudden they're like, and that's the end of the video, and you're just like, wait, what? You're like, no, this is Horde Day. I want to see the Horde. And then you got to wait another day or 3 days or whatever it is, depending on their release schedule. That bugs me. I know most people don't really care, but it's like, you know, I really wanted to see the Horde, dang it. So, I'm recording the next episode right after this, so I'm going to have to decide here in a few minutes whether I'm going to do a 2-parter or not. I'm honestly leaning towards not. Because I want this to be, I want the next video to be Horde if at all possible. Seems like I've got a lot of stuff here, or a lot of materials, but trust me, this stuff will disappear so quick. Let's see, do I want to do... Do I really want to do steps? Because it would have to go down 2, and that's so steep. You know what? Screw that. Nope, nope, nope. We're not doing that. It probably won't be as nice, but you know what? I don't care. I want to put these in. Now that I'm looking at it, this episode's going to be long, too. Oh, well. That's right. You got to go this way. You don't have to. But the blocks change direction and if you go this way. So we'll throw these in. Then one rotation, we'll move it. Oh, crap. Now, what I will probably do after I end this video is I will dig most of this out and prep it up so that I can bring you guys back and do the building with you. I know it's quite a few building episodes in a row, but I think it's going to be worth the wait. Now we're just going to go ahead and start on this side. Ugh. Actually, that needs to go one more. This needs to go one more as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the pillars in here in this corner. I think right here. That should do pretty nicely. Plus, it'll be nice. It shouldn't be an issue. Don't need that anymore. I think if I put them like this... Crap. I'll have to chop that out. And then we'll just put this up like that. Yeah, I think that'll work just nice. I thought about putting in maybe a circular pillar, but unfortunately it won't look right with those, so there's really no other way I can do this that would look nice. So I'm afraid it's just going to have to be a square pillar. Not the end of the world, but it would have been nice. I'll go ahead and throw these in while I got a moment. Oop. Hacky, hacky. Nope, don't do that again. Alright. There we go. Looks good. So we're going to get... Before the Horde Night, I would like to get at least all the way down here to the stone, which would be another 2 blocks out. And then I'll probably build these out a bit, and then try to put some sort of temporary roof just to try to stop the vultures. But since we're already getting radiated vultures, I don't know how well that's going to work. Because when they hit these blocks, I'm not worried about spit, of course, but when they physically, damage them, yeah, they do a lot of damage. I mean, you saw up top, those iron bars took quite a beating. And I think the wooden bars only have like 300 hit points. Let's see. Yeah, 300 hit points. That's not going to last very long. So, alright guys, I am going to go ahead and... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and upgrade these. We'll upgrade these here on camera. Then I'm going to end the video and get to digging. Once I'm done digging, which probably will take all night if not longer, I'll come back, we'll start the next video, we'll finish up building this, and then we will do Horde Night. Go ahead and chop that out. I think this is going to be pretty nice. Now, part of the reason I'm doing this before this Horde Night is because I'd like to be able to stand up here and chuck bombs out here instead of being stuck only inside here. And if I start to get overwhelmed, no big deal. I can always fall back to the inner sanctum, whatever you want to call it, the inner defense, and get moving. Now, I do want to put some defense traps. I want to put some traps in here. So I've been thinking, in fact, I think I even brought them with me. Yeah, I brought some electric fence posts. The problem is not so much implementing them, it's protecting them. Because, yeah, the cops in particular love to spit and hit things like that. And when they do, that causes a serious problem. So we will have to see how that works. I'll have to come up with something. I was even thinking about maybe putting some blade traps flush with the ground down here, so that they wouldn't have to, like, step over them. They would just run straight across them. And I think if they did that, it would take longer for them to destroy them, and they wouldn't have to swing at them. They wouldn't get stuck on them and stuff. Now, obviously, if they do break them out, then they might get stuck on the lip, but they tend to jump over that, so I'm not too concerned. But the problem with putting blade traps down is they seem to be pretty adept at going around traps. So unless I lined the entire floor all the way around with no gaps with traps, or the blade traps, I don't know how effective it would be. I would guess they would probably just run away or run around it, the ones in the ground. And if they do that, that would kind of suck. Okay, we can't do those with this. We got to do them with this, which is, no, not a pyramid, not a plate. There it is. Beautiful, that's the one I needed. So, as you can see, I got some serious digging to do. That's okay, I don't mind digging. I really wish I had a better auger. I think that was all four. It was. So, that is going to be the end of this episode. I got some serious digging to do. And when we come back, I think, yeah, we're just going to do Horde Night and day 42 and Horde Night all at once. I'll cut out what I can, but I'm not going to cut out any of the building or anything because you guys like to see it and I like to see it or show it. So, as always, if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, suggestion, or subscribe. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in the next episode. Stay safe, take care, back up those game saves, and as I already said, I will see you guys in the next episode.